Hey guys, what is up? It's Titan Drill here, making a review video of the NASCAR race today at Dover. Um, it was a really good race. Lap 3, um, Bubba Wallace got into Michael McDowell, spun him around. Michael McDowell did a great job not hitting anything. But one of the big stories coming out of Dover is Kyle Busch, the entire 300 laps he ran out of the 400, was feeling a vibration. He thought it was in the motor. And it turned out it was a drive shaft. While coming out of pit lane, he shut the car off so he still heard or felt anything, and it turned out it was something in the drive, near the gear shifter. He didn't know exactly what it was, so thought probably the drive shaft. About 300 laps into the race, he was running third. The drive shaft, half the drive shaft, well not half, but a good portion, about like the length of that pillow there, was laying on the track. Um, I've never seen a drive shaft just split in half like that. I've watched NASCAR for 8 years, which is half my life, and I've never seen that happen. Um, and another news: Jimmie Johnson was in the top 5 for a good portion of the race. Um, with some reason, those Camaros are awful. I don't know what it is about them. Impalas, they're still getting their butt kicked by the Toyotas and the Fords. But this year, it's been bad for those Camaros. Jimmie Johnson was up there running at the top. Actually, at the start, he was running like 13th. Then top 10, top 5, top 3 at one point. And Jimmie Johnson was not like a single lap this year. And he was doing really, really, really well. And, one of the guys that was up there was Brad Keselowski. He was up there for a good portion of the first half of the race. Seeing him right there is pretty cool, because he was pretty much the only person giving Kevin Harvick a run the entire rest of the race. The stage 2 and beyond, Harvick was killing him. Hell, at the end of the race, Kevin Harvick was in front by 5 seconds? Kevin Harvick put a hurting on him. He put a hurting on him. So looking at the finishing results, it was Harvick, Bowyer, Suarez, Daniel Suarez, Mark Truex Jr., Kurt Busch, who really did not have a good day. Hell, at one point, his tire was on pit lane. His tires rolled out of the pit box. Peace, bye, roll away. Oh, and one thing I want to touch on about that: Larson and Byron both got bullcrap tire penalties. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Brad Keselowski 6th, Denny Hamlin 7th, Blaney 8th, Jimmie Johnson ended up finishing 9th, and Kyle Larson, the pole sitter, ended up in 10th after having to go all the way to the back, go more to the way to the front, then had a tire penalty, then went back to the back, then went back to the front. Hell, at one point, he was like 3 laps down. I mean, how the hell did Kyle Larson finish in the top 10? I'll never know. Kyle Larson's a good driver. I'm telling you, he might not win a championship yet, but he will. So about those tire violations, Larson's pitman went and grabbed the tire, rolled it backwards to the other guy that was coming around the car. The guy that was coming around the car was the front tire changer, or I don't know who exactly it was. Reached to grab the tire, start pushing it back towards the wall. All the guy did was push it back to him, and that was a penalty. I don't understand why it's a penalty, but it was. Now, Byron was weird. Byron's penalty was extremely weird. I don't understand how this was a penalty. The front tire was pushed towards the wall and stopped like around the Chevy logo of the car just a little bit farther out, but nobody had it. It was still well within his pit box. It's called a penalty. And yet, if you look back at Texas, Kevin Harvick had a penalty where his tire's completely outside of his pit box and sitting there. How can you call somebody who has their tire inside the box, just nobody on it? I mean, it's in his box, who cares? That's how I feel. I don't understand how it was a penalty, but it was. Also, Derek Cope, he won that race 28 years ago, had a very hard wreck, and he almost took out Austin Dillon, which is actually kind of funny, seeing him almost take out Austin Dillon because I don't like Austin Dillon. And I watched a lot of the cars. They were sideways a lot. Shout out to Ty Dillon. He made one hell of a save. I mean, Ty Dillon really made a save. Pretty much after the rain came in for a little bit, they had to dry the track. There was no contest. I don't know what it was about that rain, but it was no contest after that rain delay at 8 laps to go. Kevin Harvick just drove off. So those Fords, 5-year-old bodies, are putting hurting on these guys. Brad Keselowski say everything he wants to about that Ford Fusion. That Ford Fusion's still fast. I don't know why Ford decides they're going to go to the Mustang next season, because the Fusion's still kicking butt. I mean, that Fusion's really doing some damage. Why would you change it? I don't understand about that. I mean, Harvick's won 4 races. 4 races. And they're going to change it. 5 out of the first 10 races, I think this is the 10th race, 5 of the first 10 races have been won by Fords. And I think Chevy won the Daytona 500. Harvick won 3 in a row. Kyle Busch won 3 in a row. Logano. So all of them have been won, I think 6. I don't know, 5 or 6 races have been won by Fords. A few by Toyotas and 1 by Chevy. Just the Daytona 500. Hell, anybody can win the Daytona 500. So don't ask me why Fords are changing, but they're changing, and I just don't understand it. If you look, the Ford Mustang probably going to be much different than the Camaro. I mean, the Camaro is a 2-door coupe. The Fusion is a 4-door body. And they made it into a NASCAR car. So I don't understand why Ford's going to that Mustang. I mean, I'm looking at the Camaro thinking, that car is crap. Nobody's doing anything. A 7-time champion cannot do anything with that Chevy. Why the hell would you want to change what's working for you, Ford? Seriously, why? I also heard that Dodge might be coming back in the next few years, which would be interesting to see who goes to Dodge. So thinking of all the changes that's going on in NASCAR, I just don't understand the Ford. I mean, I can understand why Dodge would want to come back. I've also heard Fiat Chrysler might want, or Fiat might be, I don't know what Fiat bring, or Alpha, I don't know what they're bringing. I just heard a rumor that Fiat Chrysler company was wanting to come back in or something. I don't know. But seriously, why Ford? Look at Kevin Harvick. He's killing everybody to that Ford Fusion. Why the hell would you change that Mustang? I just don't get it. So I already talked for 8 minutes or so, guys, about this race. I want to talk about something else, but I can't really remember it right now. What was I going to talk about? I cannot remember. Well, guys, I'll send it here, and I'll see you on my next video. I'll probably be making a midweek review or preview or something of next week's race at Kansas. So, peace out, y'all.